Today, I want to talk about Veronica, who has actually been showing up a lot more and is much more powerful than I think people realize. Now, if you aren't familiar with what Veronica does and why she's so strong, she is the major or main counter to immortality, and is also a double or a stand-in for speed imprints, which is really nice because sometimes whenever you race, you want to be able to cover your bases and not die to a character like Bloodblade Karen or a Miki while trying to play fast. Veronica kind of bridges the gap for this and has a lot of utility, especially with her ability to use Guiding Light, and of course now with her buff to her S2 giving her 50% CR every single time at the end of someone's turn whenever an enemy has immortality. This makes her really impactful alongside her Ignore Soulburn or her Soulburn Ignore ER S3 that allows you to strip and defense break and apply a bomb onto the enemy. Without further ado though, let's talk about her build. As you can see, the build that I have specifically on her is 10.5k HP, 280 speed, 100 crit rate, and of course some effectiveness. Now, the stat line that you decide to choose on your Veronica is kind of dependent on what you're using her for or what content you're using her in specifically, but I've actually found that being super fast is not necessary, especially if you're running something like Arena or Guild War. That being said, if you want to use her for general usage, especially in RTA rather, you definitely want her to be fast, and she can still substitute or take the place of a speed imprint or a character that takes a turn after your openers. So I'm not going to be removing her from the 280 speed. Just do understand though that if you're using her, especially in something like Guild War, you can go as low as or as slow as something like 150 speed and still gain roughly 150, if not, something like 200 speed, depending on who you're, trying to fight. Maybe less so, it's not really that worth it for you to be that slow. But even if you run her at the 200 speed rather, you do gain a decent amount of speed, and of course you'll end up at roughly the 350 speed range, which is pretty much faster than most other characters in the game. Without further ado though, let's actually take a look at her, and let's try to find a game of RTA with her specifically. As we get into it, I do also want to remind you guys that as of right now, playing Arena is a little bit difficult, especially with a character like this, because although there are some teams that have a Miki and Bloodblade Karen, that is definitely not the overwhelming majority right now. A lot of teams currently are fixated around Flan, Ruel, and Mort, which is kind of annoying. For the sake of this showcase, I am going to see if we can kind of bait out the Bloodblade Karen. Even if you don't end up using her with or against the Bloodblade Karen, I think she still has some value. I am not a huge fan of this right now. I'm going to see if maybe there's a chance he picks Bloodblade Karen, or if he is willing to fight into someone like this. In most cases, I think that Veronica actually has pretty good value, just because she also doubles as a combat readiness pusher with her S1. But as we're seeing on screen right now, I kind of have to bait out a Bloodblade Karen somehow, but I don't know how I could do that without completely getting run over at the same time. I'm going to pray this ends up working, and even if that doesn't end up working, I think that Veronica as a speed imprint is actually very valuable just because of her ability to defense break, and for the most part,
I don't want to do this anymore.
Okay, actually this is pretty good. So I do think that having an imprint here can actually help a lot. This will bridge the gap further. While I do have renewed will currently with my Briar Witch Iseria to combat readiness push everyone a little bit more, having Veronica to bridge the gap again will actually be quite nice, and is like an extra bridge in a sense. Here is the Ed. If I really wanted to, I wouldn't have to ban out the Ed. I could definitely play this out in a way that I could just maybe I guess, actually, if I want my AoE, I can't get rid of that. I don't know what he would pick, though. Ooh, Designer Lilibit is a great pick here.
Ugh, what a has-been.
I think we're actually gonna just have to bite the bullet here. Designer Lilibit is very good into the team that we have, but in my to what I understand, if we run this team composition, this will probably get banned. I put Veronica in the back with the Senya, and maybe if she gets low enough, she'll end up cleansing, which could be really good. Because that's the real... Oh, what the... Wait, what is this guy doing? Is he... Ooh, I don't know what this ban is.
Did the witch send you?
Okay, well, I should, in theory, just one-shot him here now. I missed, I believe, the afternoon soak flan. That's okay. I don't know if this guy read the patch notes, but Lionheart Sermia procs against the IMMORTALITY now. Yeah. So, okay, technically Veronica does have value here. Number one, because she was the imprint. Very nice. And also in this case, because she slept, we can guarantee the bomb onto her. And you can't miss. You can't miss after you've already planted a bomb on the Veronica or on the character. So in this case, bada bing, bada. Okay, all right, okay. He ended up not letting me play. All right, that's okay. Not bad though. She was a speed imprint for my Briar Witch Iseria. That ended up working really well. I think I still would have been okay even if he ended up banning the Briar Witch Iseria, because I would have had the Senya, and I think based on how much damage I took, maybe we could have put the Senya in the back line. Oh god, okay. Veronica is maybe not having nearly as much impact as I thought she would. If we have to use her as an imprint though, I think that's okay. Okay.
Do you smell that?
Yeah, honestly, I don't really know what these bans are necessarily. I don't think I've ever seen pre-ban BBK. And that last game's draft was also kind of interesting. Again, though, I think Death Dealer Ray, a combat readiness push, and Senya are enough to almost like beat out any team composition though. So I'm gonna just keep running this until I get punished for it. Now, of course, I don't know what he's gonna pick here. I think in theory for me though, having the Ludwig would be huge. Yeah, he kind of picked very weirdly. I think at this point, I think he's kind of cooked. I don't know exactly what he could pick. I think his best option here is probably again Ed. Oh, wait, what? Okay, what's his last? I'm like trying to think of what he would pick, like maybe a knight or like maybe another. Ooh, that would be an interesting pick. I don't. See, the thing is though, is that I don't actually know if I care for this at all. Because if I run it like this, I'm gonna completely strip everyone if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so normally I would be a little bit more afraid, but I've got Death Dealer Ray and a Senya coming up right on top of each other. So I'm not entirely sure how this guy was planning on doing this. Yeah, I mean, okay, so you're probably going to see the value here like almost immediately. Of course, it sucks that I don't have. Of course, it sucks that I don't have the. I didn't have the defense breaks and the unbuffables, but I think this should be okay. Push up. Oh. Huh, that is terrible. I did not realize that that was going to tune that way. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I will deliver judgment.
Okay, okay, nice, nice. That's really all. Okay, I got a little bit lucky. If my speed tuning was a little bit better though, the Death Dealer Ray would have been okay. Well, I end up losing anyways for this actually.
Trust me, I'm a doctor.
Okay, she's dead. Slept.
Did I hold you up too long?
Okay, we can defense break. She took a little bit of damage.
For battle, everyone.
Okay, another poison.
Life or death. Pick your poison.
Wow, actually,
I vow to be your
I think with this soul burn, I think she's actually dead.
moment.
Because I have the pestilence. Okay, so actually, with just enough cycling, he's dead. Of course, like that was. I mean, these matches that I'm picking here have. It's kind of just Death Dealer Ray and the Briarwitch Iseria kind of showcasing things off. But I mean, ultimately, I think what's nice here is having the additional combat readiness push. Of course, also taking the turn before the IMMORTALITY is really nice. But okay, all right. In case we can't really get a game or the perfect game for Veronica, let's see if we can find a game specifically with well, Veronica in Arena. The team that you're seeing here is pretty interesting. I am going to perhaps swap the team up a little bit for the sake of this showcase. My Veronica is kind of fast. I'm going to make her, well, I guess for now we can leave her as she is. We're going to put her in, and I'm actually going to see if we can find a variation of this team that kills. Now, of course, it would be nice if I had proper tuning of things, but if I'm not mistaken, even if the turns go poorly, after the end of this turn, I should be able to cut, and my Veronica should be able to kill. Veronica strips the immortality, and then Briar should kills. Okay, all right.
If you have no use.
All right. Okay. Let's see how this goes. This is more of a cleave-centric team. Arcetti ends up going. All right. Okay. Hopefully we don't get stunned.
Led you to despair.
Right. That was not very good.
My time. It's funny, really.
I think the Bloodblade Karen. Okay, the Bloodblade Karen ended up dying anyway. Oh my god.
Cut you all down. Flame. Stay alert, no matter the foe.
All right. Okay. So obviously that did not work the way that I wanted it to. And I kind of expected that picking this character in Arena would also be a little bit difficult. So actually, with there not being too much time left, I'm actually going to see if we can run a Guild War. Oh wait. Today, Tuesday. Okay, just kidding. Back to Arena. I do, okay, to be fair, I do think that we can find a team where Veronica will actually help. Now, again, the whole point behind a character like Veronica is that you want to use her against the immortal characters for the sake of what we have right here. I think that Veronica could actually end up taking, or actually end up giving pretty good value. I was trying out Veronica with a little bit, or I was considering using Veronica alongside alongside the Afternoon Soak Flan, because you get the defense break and you get the S1 while also combat readiness pushing. But of course, we need to change things up a little bit. I'm going to give my Mediator Cowrick, or I'm going to get my Mediator Cowrick in here. I'm going to have my Death Dealer Ray. Okay, I think this should work. And for all intents and purposes, yeah, we'll be in a great spot. Even if we end up proccing the Bloodblade Karen, 50% combat readiness push every single turn. That's literally 2 turns and we're guaranteed to take it. She's gonna S3. That's fine.
Lived your usefulness. Now rest peace.
There's no use fighting it.
Wait a sec.
You can't go back.
Okay, all right. No one said it would be perfect. Yeah. This probably suggests that in terms of speed tuning, in terms of what we'd have to pick here, I am likely going to have to pick or use a variation of this team that involves mitigation. Yeah, I kind of figured it would be a little bit difficult. I still think that we have a chance here, though. I'm going to kill. Like the thing is too is that if we had survived here with the Veronica, we'd be in an even better spot. Like even from here, the immortal would immediately get stripped off, and everything would look good. Unfortunately though, we have to AoE. And we don't have the luxury of doing this. It's unfortunate because we'll still probably end up winning anyways, but okay. Okay, she's dead. Okay, and guaranteed hit. Nice sleep. Okay, so, all right. From what we've seen so far, Veronica has essentially just been a glorified defense breaker and a bit of a cheerleader. However, I do think that with, again, her ability to counter immortal characters, she will find some play and she will find some use. I am more than happy to admit that the showcases we've seen thus far don't really paint her out to be that amazing. But we are trying our best to find the immortal characters because that's actually who I think we need to focus the most on. There are plenty of players right now that are focusing on using teams with Bloodblade Karen and Ramiki. They just don't seem to be on the arena map right now, which is okay, and that makes sense because, well, arena reset. Okay, with this kill, all right, that's a guarantee. Let's see if we can find another match. Okay, this one I'm actually kind of down for. I am going to give us Senya. Okay, I'm actually gonna give us Senya, and in case if for whatever reason the Veronica ends up getting super low, we have Senya now to provide us with the ability to push up and also have the barrier. Okay.
I vow to love you.
Okay, we get the cut, and that's fine.
Let's go. Hurry over.
Oh my goodness. I did not consider what just happened. Oh boy.
Why are you interrupting my relaxation?
Wow, the S1 is actually huge here. Do we kill?
Those who fear should give up. This is the
okay, actually. She ended up stripping, and even though we didn't play it out exactly perfectly, that was, oh. Wow, she just took the turn twice. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Do. She ended up like stripping the Bloodblade Karen's the immortality in general. This is a problem, however. This was kind of what I suspected to be the major issue with this. Yeah, we had to proc Bloodblade Karen again, or we were gonna have to proc this twice. She's healing. Okay, that's fine. Oh my god, are you serious? We have attack buff. That's okay. Oh my god. Dude, Veronica could definitely have played this, or I definitely could have played this out better. So long as they don't heal, we should be fine. Okay. Okay, 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 okay.
But I'm still on vacation.
As far as soloing goes, I don't know how well my Flan will perform. She doesn't have her own artifact. If she had her own artifact, I would feel a lot more confident.
Now rest in peace.
Okay, okay, huge, huge, huge.
Why are you interrupting my relaxation?
Acades can only heal one person with their S2, although I have a feeling she will use S3. Yeah. At this point, just to heal.
That's what drives me.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. It's not on injury though.
Would you go ahead and die?
If we could get a defense break here, that would be amazing actually.
Trust in my power.
Oh god, wait, she's cutting. Please no stop.
I don't care for amateurs.
Oh, this is why I hate this team. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Wait, please don't stun. Please don't stun. Please don't stun. I think we might be able to kill here.
The vanity of your struggling.
Oh my god, are you
No need to be alarmed.
Dude, come on, come on, come on. Just dude, every single turn Abyssal Crown, it's like a 30.
This mysterious power.
There's no way she crowns me 3 times in a row, right?
Would you go ahead and die?
All right, well, yeah, that's about exactly what I expected. Okay, all right. We can, I believe, adjust this one more time. The Senya needs to be accompanied by mitigation. Meteor Cowrick would be amazing here, but honestly, I don't think we can afford that. I think we're gonna have to use Ilanov, and we're gonna be able to. We should be able to one-shot everything.
I don't like fighting.
Senya just needs to survive.
You outlived your usefulness.
Okay, all right. So here's the thing. On this turn, we should be able to strip. Okay, or not.
The Dark Witch. She's mocking me.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Wait, wait, wait. This is huge. This is huge. This is huge.
You'd better stand down.
Okay.
Do whatever I have to. For a better tomorrow. Slayers, attack. Coordination. Believing I might.
Okay, so even with this cleanse right here,
That's what drives me.
it should strip again. Okay, very nice.
Assist me. Now, kindly scoot out of here.
All right. Senya should cut. Senya cuts. Senya cuts. Senya cuts. Senya cuts.
I vow my life.
Okay, now this should be AoE.
Doesn't your heart?
50% will probably not cut here, unfortunately. But everything should be really close to dying.
Go back.
Flan should survive. Oh my god, that does so much damn damage.
A crack. Get rid of them.
Oh, dude,
I don't care.
oh my god, are you for real, dude? How do we not?
You have nothing to worry about.
Oh my god. Every turn Abyssal Crown, on the S1. Okay. We might have been beaten up a little bit. We might have been getting beaten up a little bit. Okay, you guys can obviously tell that picking this in arena is a little bit more difficult and it requires a bit more planning. But I still don't think that necessarily means that she is a bad pick, especially for RTA and especially for Guild War. Unfortunately, we don't have Guild War today, but we're on the cusp of making this work, which is what I think actually makes this a little bit more impressive. You know what? I'm actually going to take an executive decision here, and I'm not going to run a damage dealer at all. We're basically going to use Veronica to see just how much impact she can have even by herself. I think that we have enough damage here with all the AoEs that are about to come out.
All your foolish choices have led you.
Okay, okay.
Me the witch?
Yep.
No. The witch is
20k HP.
prepare for battle, everyone.
I do have a decent amount of effectiveness, roughly 130, so in theory I should be able to proc this. And this game sucks.
We're fighting. Do not surrender.
We should actually wrap back around and proc though here, because the tuning on this character is absolutely insane. Oh my god, are you serious?
Have is the path in front of me.
Okay.
I vow to be your companion.
With this we should cut the Bloodblade Karen.
To me. Slayer.
Okay, all right. Nice. Okay, it's exactly what you would imagine. And based on this, because the Bloodblade Karen is now gone, everything should be dead. Right? Okay, we activate. Yes. Perfect. And again, this is even without a true damage dealer too.
I vow to stand by your side.
Our main damage dealer here is going to be the Senya and having the Veronica bomb.
Do us part.
But, okie dokie, let us kill this. Oh god, it's Elbrus.
For the future of the Wind Tribe.
Interesting.
So, there's still filth to purge. If I can end it all with this.
Huh.
I vow to love you.
That is unfortunate because we are forced to hit this. Oh god. Yeah, Veronica was not going to survive that one, I suspect.
Give in to despair. All in
Oh god.
Orchestrated.
hear my voice.
Okay, we cleanse.
This here.
This took a much longer turn after the first half. The first half looked very clean.
Which of my powers would you like to see? Unnatural beings. See from me.
Right.
Side.
Those who fear should give up.
Surrender.
Damn, they were so tanky even until the end.
I vow to be your
Okay, we killed this. She cuts.
So, there's still filth to purge.
Yeah, and well,
I vow to love you.
yeah, okay. All right, okay. It took a little, took a few more steps, but as you can see, there is some value in Arena, even for Veronica. But let's just call it as we're seeing it right now. The different teams that we're seeing and the teams that you see right now are no different in terms of prioritization or value. There's absolutely no scamming. Playing Veronica in an Arena team is quite difficult. Of course, there are different builds and different team compositions that end up working. But even if I scroll through all of my refreshes, yeah, what we are seeing is some variation or some combo of, you know, Ruel, Harsetti, and Mort, which is okay, but that doesn't really let us showcase too much. It is also not the Guild War Day, which is unfortunate. But as with all good games and as with all good balance patches, guys, I do want to remind you guys that even if you haven't seen her too much, I still think that Veronica has a lot of value. Again, if people are leaning or still crutching on things like, you know, Bloodblade Karen or Amiki, she definitely works and is sufficient. However, whether or not you'll see any of these team compositions in Arena is kind of up for debate. I'm more than willing to bet that the arena is, or not the arena, that guild war would also be good alongside Veronica in case of people were running something like Politis, Bellion, and BBK, which is one of the more common popular teams I've seen recently. But as always, guys, I apologize. This was not the best showcase for Veronica. Truth be told, finding a specific exact perfect deck for Veronica makes things super difficult. But yeah, here's the Veronica that you're seeing on screen. She worked when she had to, and she killed the way that she needed to. I rather should say. She does feel like she would make the most sense alongside characters like Commander Pavel, and of course characters that want additional push-up. I'm looking at you, Death Dealer Ray, and Senya. But as always, guys, that was going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, I hope you guys could check out the rest of my socials or the rest of my content. As always, if you want to check out the other builds that are available, feel free to drop in the Discord. This, of course, is not the only variation or build that works with Veronica, but this is what I found to work the best. If you do end up running her much slower, feel free to do so, but just remember that you want to at least have a decent chance of, well, stripping and applying a debuffer. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Stay safe, stay healthy. I'm so sorry. I tried my best and I couldn't find I couldn't find some sort of immortality that worked super well or amazingly. And so therefore, that's it. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.